Good morning everybody, it is day 2 and it is a great day. The clouds are out, which means autumn vibes all day long, and today we are going on a trip to Toronto. But first, we gotta get that breakfast in here, and I'm having none other than leftover chicken and rice, which is the best type of chicken and rice because the flavor just absorbs into the rice. So today we are going to none other than Curiosa, which is a new Harry Potter store that just opened up in Toronto, and I'm so pumped about it. My friend Rachel was actually the one who sent me a link to it. I do believe it was Rachel or it was my godmother, and it's the only one of its kind other than Universal Studios that sells the actual Harry Potter merch with the posters that were made by the actual, I do believe it was the graphic designer of Harry Potter, so that's pretty cool. I'm ready to go spend some moolah on the Harry Potter merch, but the only problem is it is currently at 2 o'clock and the store is only open until 4 and it takes us about like an hour to get there, so we have to try rushing to get there as fast as we can, and hopefully we get there in enough time to get some Harry Potter merch, so pray for us. Just as long as I'm the name on your tattooed heart, wrapped in your jacket, my baby, can you lay me in your gaze and kiss me underneath the moonlight, darling, let me. There's literally like a lineup to go in. So we couldn't get in. Literally, there's like a last call person that was saying that that was the last person that could go in, and we drove all the way to Toronto to go to this dang store and we couldn't get in. That's probably because it's a holiday, so we're gonna try coming back tomorrow maybe, depending, because Calvin wants to see the air show anyways, but that's a little disappointing. Calvin's over it already. He like sped to get here too, and he was panicking that we wouldn't get here in time, and then the dang thing had like a last person to go in. But it just made me that much more excited to come back tomorrow, and this time we know to come back earlier. Guys, and now it's raining. Today is just not going in our favor. We're over it. We're over it.
Walking on a dream, how the nights play, talking to myself, will I see you again?
Hi, this is Artemis. I can't take
Damn
your
it.
call right now.
Okay, so we just went on the website for the Curiosa and they said this oh, that's not the right one. It says happy Sunday everyone. They posted this 3 hours ago, so I should have probably checked this before we came down to Toronto, but it says, I know some of you may be planning to head down to the shop today, as a couple of things to keep in mind. We have been so busy the last few days. The line yesterday maxed out at 1.5 hours at times, and what all this love from you all means is that we are sold out of a lot of things, especially our licensed Harry Potter merchandise. We never want to discourage people from visiting, but just want everyone to know the reality of the situation before they head down to avoid any disappointment. I'm disappointed. I wanted to get some Harry Potter merchandise, but by the looks of things, we're probably not going to be able to come down to the Harry Potter store until we wait a few weeks, just from, there was a C&E in Toronto, so that kind of made it really popular, and it's also the holidays tomorrow, so I feel like everything is very, very busy, and like the store is getting like double the attention it normally would get because of it being like holiday and the C&E and whatnot, so we're probably just gonna come back another week.
We are always running for the thrill of it, thrill of it. Always pushing up the hill, searching for the thrill of it. All along we are calling out now to get. Never looking down, I'm just an aura of what's in front of me.
So since we're already in Toronto, we thought we might as well just make the best of it, so I'm gonna try getting my money back from Chronic Ink. I put a down payment down for my 6th tattoo, but I decided that I wasn't gonna get it anymore, so we're gonna see and hopefully they give that back. So I couldn't get my money back, but I was able to transfer the money over to Calvin for his tattoo appointment, which is booked for next May. So that's wild how long the wait is to get tattoos here, but I'm glad that the money didn't just go away or I was forced to get myself another tattoo.
Oh, you're the best. She's the best.
I'm glad I didn't have to like force myself to get another tattoo because I really didn't want to get another one. But yeah, so the money just transferred over to him for his sleeve. Okay, Calvin's gonna show you his tattoo so far, so you guys can check that out.
It's not done. It's not done. We ain't showing
Come on!
it. We ain't showing it.
Okay,
It's
well,
over.
he is currently getting a sleeve tattoo, which hopefully will be done by next May. He just has like the beginner outlines on his arm, and he's gonna get the rest done.
Hermes link, ice blue mink, tat on my wrist like I do not know what permanent is.
In the near future, but now we're gonna go to get some coffee with my godmother. She's waiting for us. It's about a 10-minute drive, so.
Vad är där värmderna?
Say hi.
Hi, I'm having my very first pumpkin spice latte with my very favorite girl, Amelia. Cheers.
Godmother's new wheels. Very fancy.
Hands free.
Gonna block the license plate from you guys. Look at Calvin going right to the hood again. As usual, Calvin being
But you know what I don't
car
like about
boy.
the dark is this. Like you see everything. This here is touch entry and touch lock. It's
ooh,
got
nice and clean.
auto, yes. It's got the whatever you call it.
I like the little wood.
Yeah, the wood paneling. Yeah. Lots of room in the back. Come and look at the back seat. Like, check out that space.
That's tons of room for
Isn't
the
it
boys.
tons of room? Oh yeah. And I want to introduce you to my lovely control panel.
Fancy.
Look how big that is.
Ooh, you get this like wood trim.
Oh, do you have like the thing where your car will automatically like move the seat
Yes,
back
I do.
and forth?
I have two settings, one for me
Yeah.
and one for the tall guy. So Calvin's sitting in my setting right now. You press the brake, so it's touch start. But check this out, watch. Are you getting
It's
that?
all the way back.
All the way back, so my
Oh,
kids
that's
get a view.
awesome. Are these heated back seats too?
Back seats, my friend.
Nice. Look at that view. Oh, there's plugs back here too, so you can charge your cellular devices. Tons of space. I mean, I'm not good reference because I'm short as fudge anyways, but we're gonna go for a quick spin in Artemis's new wheels. It's very nice.
That's my good luck money. And then when you plug
Multiple parallel whips.
yeah. What do you think?
Very fancy.
Very fancy, eh?
So much legroom.
Okay, I'm taking you, Casey.
So we finished hanging out with my godmother. We stayed there in Toronto with her for about 3.5 hours, almost 4, at the Starbucks there. So that was really nice to see her and catch up. And now we decided last minute that we're gonna make the best out of this really pointless trip to Toronto. And on our way back from Toronto, we're gonna hit up the Burlington Rib Festival. And hopefully we can get some good dinner there because we haven't ate anything all day. Like literally, Calvin had chicken fingers for breakfast and I had leftover chicken and rice, and then we both had Starbucks drinks, and that's all we've had today, so we're a little lightheaded.
I was running through the 6 with my walk. You know how that shit go. You know how that shit go. You know how that shit go. Running through the 6 with my walks. You know how that shit go. You know how that shit go. You know how that shit go. Don't fuck with them niggas, they too irrational.
So we finally got to Burlington and we're gonna try checking out the rib festival. I don't know how much the prices are, so we don't really want to spend that much money on ribs, but we're feeling the ribs tonight, so we're gonna just go and walk around and check it out and see if the prices are reasonable enough for us to have ribs for dinner. It's getting pretty chilly. All I have on is like this thin little windbreaker, so I don't really know how cold this is gonna be because it's literally right at the waterfront, but we're gonna check it out. I always love coming to Burlington because it has like this really cute vibe to it. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but the show Pretty Little Liars, it kind of reminds me of like the town in Pretty Little Liars. It has like a really cutesy vibe with all of the pottery everywhere and the cute little houses and whatnot. And fun fact, my bae, Ryan Gosling, is actually born and raised here in Burlington, so I know one of his favorite restaurants and I go there all the time.
Don't you stop the music, get into it, won't you dance with me? Find a place and lose it, you can do it, won't you dance with me? Move your feet and feel it in the space between. You gotta give yourself a moment, let your body be. Downtown we let it go, sunset high and our bodies low. Blood rush in a hazy glow, my hands, your bones. Loose up, we break the scene. One step deep as you fall to me. Hot clap, we skip a beat. Count 1, 2, 3.
Fun fact, this is one of the restaurants that Ryan Gosling used to go to when he was younger, prior to fame, and now every time he comes to visit Canada, he comes back.
Don't you stop the music, get into it, won't you dance with me? Find a place and lose it, you can do it, won't you dance with me? Move your feet and feel it in the space between. You gotta give yourself a moment, let your body be. Young man, I'll never know, as we get down in the road below. Caught up in an overflow, my hands, your bones. Wide-eyed, you look at me, set on fire in a silver dream. Spin around, you can feel the breeze. Count 1, 2, 3.
So we ended up going from the Rib Fest. We thought it was too much money and we figured that for the price, it was like $28, we might as well just go to Montana's to get dinner. So we drove all the way from Burlington back to go to the Montana's, only to find out that they closed early because they weren't busy at all that night. So we decided that we were going to go to Eastside Mario's and have dinner here. So moral of the story is plan your days out, people, because we had absolutely nothing planned today and it was just all over the place. Messy day, but regardless, it's a good 2 years and 5 months of us being together, so we're just gonna munch down on our food and end off our day here. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for the fEmilia time. Bye guys.